Good day, everyone. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. So, I have been very busy this week. I have not been able to keep up with my, reflection videos as promised, but I didn't want to end the week without putting out at least one video. So, here, this is what I was able to, some of the things that happened during the week and some things that I reflected on. I actually have two things that I wanted to talk about today, but it depends on, I wouldn't want the video to be like, but the first thing I wanted to address, how do you feel? I wanted to ask, my audience, how do you feel about trying something new? How do you feel about trying something new? What are the kind of emotions that goes through your mind when you think about trying something new? So for me, if it is something that I am really interested in, I can get distracted by every other thing around me, and I get so anxious, and I will be desperately looking forward to try something new. I love trying new things, especially if it, in the areas of the things that I like, food, cooking, trying out a new technique about something. Anyway, so that's just me. And so some things that actually happened during this week is what led to this reflective moment for me, because I realized that I did a lot of new things this week, and it really, really, really helped my mood. And I am I didn't even try to do any research or anything, but I begin to wonder if there is actually a link or a connection to, to that, that feeling of trying something new, and if it has a way of boosting your moods, especially if you enjoy that new thing. So yes, so this is another tricky aspect. You must have enjoyed it for you to feel that, that excitement and change in your mood. So I did some few things that got me really excited. I will be sharing a few things. So the first thing I did, I took my walk. I mentioned I go for walks occasionally. I took my walk to another level. Like, I explored new neighborhoods, new places that I have never ever walked on foot. Like, I always drive past those places, but I have never walked to those places or around that place. So now, while I was walking, I started to feel like, so normally when I drive past in those neighborhoods, there's a certain place that whenever I drive through it, I see people coming up and down from a certain stairs. And I always wondered, where are these people coming from? How do they even get to this staircase? Because, I live on an island and there's a lot of hilltops, and sometimes they have shortcuts. So I've always been curious to know, where does that staircase lead to, or where does this place, where are they coming from? Sometimes, you wonder, where can this person be going to at this time of the day, and you're just driving, you see people walking around on the road. It was a good change to be the the one that people were wondering about. So I switched roles. I switched from being the driver to being the person on foot, and I started to now see myself, as I walked on foot. I started to understand those people better, because I was able to finally see where the staircase led to, where they were walking to, or where they probably might be walking from, and I also got a lot of stares from people also, that kind of stare that I am very strange on this island. There's not a lot of Muslims on this island. So when they see me, in my hijab, in my sportswear, and, I had my headphones, I was a strange person on the road, literally, and I didn't care. I used to care before. I don't care. I didn't care. And then so I got a lot of stares. Some people wind down their glasses just to get a look at, and you could see that in their eyes, like, where is she coming from? Where could she be going to? Who is this lady? But it felt good to also be, in that position at that time. Other than that, I enjoyed the walk so much. I got to see, the city in a different perspective. When you're driving past, it would just be like you're breezing through. But when you're walking, you're taking every detail of what you see. You're taking it in: the ocean, the mountains, the green scenario, everything. It's like I mentioned this before. It's something about walking in nature, and then I don't know, it just really has something into something really amazing in the brain. That is what I think. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, I hope someone gets my point. And so, and that was the first thing that I realized. I have been to these places. I went for another walk today, which I also explored another place, and yes, for the first time also. So let's say I did a lot of first times this week and I enjoyed it. I went to the lighthouse. I have never been there up close. I always see it from the beach. I always drive through it, but I have never gone so close to the lighthouse. Like, I was almost there until I saw a dog, and I am scared of dogs. So I just stood a little bit distant, took some pictures, enjoyed the view. It was an amazing, like, I was able to understand why the lighthouse was positioned at that place, because the view, I could see almost a really vast amount of the city from that view, from the position where I was standing in front of the lighthouse. And I wondered, I was able to kind of, make sense of why the lighthouse was there. You'll be able to see so many things. You could see far into the ocean, the water. It was a really beautiful scenario. It was a really beautiful scene. Like, if you ever want to come to Cape Verde, I cannot be your tour guide, but really you need to see some. I always thought that the city capital, Praia, is like the least beautiful of all the islands, because the country itself, Cape Verde, constitutes of 10 islands. But today I saw a different perception. I saw beauty, and I saw, like, it was breathtaking. I was even almost like, I got to the point when I was at the lighthouse. It was calm. It was so serene. It was like, I felt like just staying there and meditating. And I will go back to meditate another day. I will take my mat. So that's just about the working aspect, and I felt my mood. I am not even tired, and I really did a lot of, I can feel my ankles ache and stuff like that. But the excitement of what I saw today and everything, it was really helped with my mood. I'm in such a great spirit, as you can see. And I feel like we are often scared of trying new things because we don't know what we might find, or what we might get, or the response we might get from trying something new. But trying something new is actually a big deal. It's something that I think every one of us should make efforts to do if you are looking to grow. If you are looking for growth, I think trying something new should be on your list of things to do. It could be monthly, it could be weekly, it could be even in a year. Just make that step. Now, I also tried one more thing. So this is the second thing I tried this week. I tried making yogurt. So yogurt making, I love cooking. I love making stuffs, and yogurt making is something that I've always pictured in my head that's going to be complicated. I've watched several videos in the past. In fact, I've tried to make coconut yogurt milk, because my son was on gluten-free, casein-free diet, and he loves yogurt. So I've tried a lot of times and I failed, but that's for coconut yogurt milk, or plant-based yogurt. I have never tried milk yogurt. I've always wanted to try it, but I always felt like this thing might be scared. What if it goes bad? What if it goes sour? What if I experience the same thing that I experienced with my coconut yogurt milk? And so that fear never allowed me to try, until I came across a page, someone, encouraging, people to take a class about yogurt making. And I was like, it's not that expensive. Let me give it a try. And behold, I made yogurt for the first. I made yogurt for the first time, and it was awesome. It was, I didn't even expect to get it at the first try. So I was trying to be safe. I made a really small batch, just like, well, if it goes bad, I don't have to waste a lot of milk or, my money and everything. But I went to open my yogurt the next day, and it was curdled. It was like, all formed and creamy and delicious. Oh my gosh. I am excited. You can see my mood. I don't even know what is happening, but really, those things really made my mood My husband came home yesterday. He was amazed by the taste of the yogurt. My kids loved it, and I also enjoyed it with with some fruits and granola for my iftar, because I was fasting yesterday also. So it was really I didn't even feel tired at the end of the day, because I was so excited about all those new things that I have been trying and the outcome of those new things. So now that I have shared the things that I tried this week, and this is just the beginning of the new things that I am trying this year. I love trying new things. I love trying new things, and I am open to the challenge of trying more new things. But well, I wanted to this video to have a message for everyone. Everyone, when I mean everyone, you don't even have to have a child on on the spectrum. You don't, everyone, and including those with children on the autism spectrum, because I had a discussion on one of my pages also about the fear of trying new things, especially for our little ones. We are scared of introducing them to something. We are scared that they might fall off the wagon. We are scared that maybe they won't get it. We are scared that something bad could happen. What's the worst that can happen? And when you ask yourself that question, what's the worst that can happen, you'll be able to get some strength and be able to move on and give something a try. Just give something a try. No matter how scared you are, you will be challenged. You will be amazed by the outcome of it. It might not go perfectly the first time, and it might not go perfectly the second time or the third time, and it could also go perfectly, like some things did for me. Like I shared, it wasn't like everything was perfectly, it went perfectly for me during my first trial, but I realized that trying gave me the edge to be able to be able to feel comfortable with myself, to be able to move on, to be like, okay, well, at least I tried, and it won't be like, no, I've never tried this, or I have never done that, and I will still be carrying it in my mind that, oh, I really wish I could try this. As long as you have the resources, you have the time, give yourself that, challenge yourself to try something new. And I would really want to hear your feedback. I want to know, how did you feel about trying something new, whether it turned out good or bad. Like I said, if it turns out bad, you just need to try one more time, or just need to keep trying. But the most important thing is, like, I want to encourage us to take one step towards trying something new in whatever aspect of your life, either in your parenting, with your children, or with your spouse, or with your business, or or just generally in your mood, and the things that you are experiencing, or just randomly, just try something new, something that is in line with your area of interest, something that you feel connected to, that you be like, I think it would be nice to try this thing. So if you have something that has been on your mind to try for a while, I would like to challenge you. Take that chance, try it, and you will be surprised about the outcome, or about the effect of trying something new in your life. So I hope someone can resonate with my message of reflection for today. Hopefully I'll be back next week, inshallah, for more reflective thoughts. Let me know what you think about my videos. I really want to know if people are finding it entertaining and also educating, because that's the point. I want to be able to educate people. I want to empower us with that. Sometimes we don't really know what we need until we hear, or what we want until we hear it from someone, and I am the person to drop some of those things for you, those reminders. So I will be doing that hopefully on a weekly basis, or depending on how how free I am. But anyway, this is my message for today. Are you ready to try something new? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you. Bye.